EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On second down, here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Drew Sample, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 more on that one and another first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Mixon with a first down carry. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 11. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second and 1 from the 2.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Burrow will throw. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. Now Carr. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was cut also by the defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, that That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That's bombs away right there. And they have regained the lead. They got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes. Gain of 31.
On 2.
Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mitchell Wilcox. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have regained the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And now off to the races down the right side. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 63 yards. And the Saints have yet again retaken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, You've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now Carr. And this is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now this time, Carl throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take away that little bit of cushion, it's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Carr maybe with a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down.
But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field.
694, 29.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that moves the lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try on the option to run or pass, they pass it there and it works.
It's all pretty straightforward, didn't it? Open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10
at the 20.
29.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
On 2nd down, here's Miller.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll set up the screen now to Camaro. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Carr now on 1st down.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Into the hands of Perry, complete.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Going with their tight end on 4th. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
On 2, ready? 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas.
First down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Touchdown! T. Higgins. 41 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
To throw his car. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Throwing now is Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Perry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
3 quarters have come and gone. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
6:37.
Here's Carr to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They keep it with Miller on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, now Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So that's an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
12. 11 empty. Stop.
They're going to look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Carr. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Carr going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw, Carr. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10.
11 MT take. 11 MT take.
Throwing, Burrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. And the Bengals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
7:34. 29. You're mine.
Throwing his Carr. He's got Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Carr. That's caught by Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
7:34. 93. 93.
Carr to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
all defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Carr. The pass caught by Olave. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Carr to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Carr completes it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. It's a touchdown run from 10 yards out.
point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38, and now they're in the hurry-up. Now time to see what Burrow can do here at OT. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. Instead, they needed every single one of those in this close.